Chad and I, and I haven't mentioned Chad yet, but because I think you asked me a lot of questions in reference to my own personal process, but for a very big part of my career, Chad and I worked together. And I think what we tried to do, and we still work together. But I think for the most part, what we always tried to do was reverse engineer the songs that did something to us emotionally and figure out where the mechanism is in there. And as I said to you before, try to figure out if we can build a building that doesn't look the same, but makes you feel the same way. Because I had the ability to make something feel very similar.
Yes.
They said, you know what? This is wrong. If it feels like it, that's what it is. Well, you can't copyright a feeling, because if that's the case, there will be a lot of marijuana cases right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, this weed makes me feel this way,
Yes.
and this weed makes me feel this way. It's the same. Copywriting feeling,
Yeah.
right? So that means that, like, if you make chocolate and somebody else makes chocolate and both of them make someone feel a certain kind of way, they can now sue you. But for the most part, you know, I just like to be intrigued.
So tell me what intrigued looks like for you.
Intrigue for me is, first of all, this moment is intriguing. Doing this with you right now, that's intriguing. I think I get blown away by chord progressions that make me feel something I've never felt before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, send you to a place. Number two, I'm trying to, like, remember the feeling, because when I go to chase it later, I'm gonna have to reverse engineer the feeling in order to get to the chord structure. Game changer.
Yeah. Let's say you hear something in that moment, you have that experience, you've Shazammed it. Next, what happens?
And really understand what I'm feeling and why I feel that way.
You talked about you and Chad starting together, making music. How would you say the process of making music has changed from before doing anything, starting as a kid, being a fan, making music, till now? What's changed?
That's the only difference. I love music. Music is the key that's open, you know, it's the skeleton key that's opened every door for me, including this one right here. Who knew on the other side of chord structures that would make me emotional as a child would lead to this moment right here?